Well,
Alt Z.
well, you can turn
Oh.
the overlay on, but you have to go. You have to go into your Twitch to tell it to say Fantasy Grounds is being played, so it'll throw it over top of that screen.
Yes.
Okay, click your cogwheel.
There.
Registered
Okay.
games.
Registered games. Where?
Yes. Very bottom under activity settings.
I don't see what you see.
Okay, if you click it down there where your name is, you click the cogwheel, user settings. As user settings, billings, app settings, activity settings.
Yep. Totally seeing that. I'm totally not.
Okay, well then I don't know what to tell you.
Where my name is.
At the very bottom left side of Discord. Your name.
Oh, cogwheel.
Cogwheel. Click it.
Clicked it.
Okay. All the way down. Activity settings.
Activity settings. Game overlay.
Registered games.
Registered games.
There'll be a big box at the top. It's probably blank. It says not seeing your game. Click add it. Click Fantasy Grounds. Click overlay on. Click exit. Oh, Jesus Christ. Ben's throwing dice. Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
You attacked yourself. Way to go.
Oh, you attacked me? What the hell?
Sasha attacked Tate. That thing.
3.
Why is Sasha attacking Tate?
I'm just fucking around.
That's not a way to become my friend.
It's okay. I'm not talking to you right now.
What?
Sasha's playing war games.
She's like, who the hell's this asshole that just came up next to me?
Okay, so we're missing one ready check.
I ready checked.
I ready checked.
Rhino, did you ready check?
Yeah.
Okay, probably steal because she's sleeping.
I unchecked mine to recheck it just to make sure I did. I don't think I'll get anybody that I know in the stream. But if I do end up getting somebody, that I might put myself on push to talk so I can talk to them without bothering everybody else.
Yeah, I probably should do that too. How do I pause? F7. Pause. Push to talk.
Not sure where I need to put this.
Parents, voice, and video.
Hey!
Test.
All these people come together. Five minutes later, Jondrik kills 2 players.
Be be a little longer than 5.
First encounter later. 2 players down.
No answer to that one.
You're right. All I got to say is I remember Pancake.
Pancake has been reintroduced in 2 other games that I've played.
Oh, really?
Yes,
Nice.
but one of them was in another game where I played Sasha, and then another one where I actually got to play Kristoff again, and it felt good. But I wasn't fighting Knowles.
Yeah. That was hilarious.
I think we were fighting. This like gnome, like entertainer, had managed to get his hands on like a scroll of summon woodland creatures or something, and
Yeah.
summoned like a pack of wolves,
Jesus.
and like and like just instantly lost control over them. And they just started like ripping into townspeople, and Chris was like, "Oh, all right, well, we got to go save these people," and just started smacking wolves down.
Doing the thing.
Hey, Steel, are you back?
I'm right here.
Okay, no, I had it ready checking in fitness grounds, so just wondering if you were ready or not.
There it is.
There, yep, great. I saw you weren't Z's up top yet, so I didn't know if you saw it or not. Okay, so if you guys are ready, I can begin this. Do you guys have any questions before we start, or?
Not right now.
No, not. I mean, not that I know of, or not that I can think of right offhand.
Okay. Your adventure begins in the Grey Beyond, a rough and tumble tavern in the savage outpost of Salvation. The Grey Beyond is much like the rest of Salvation, dirty, rough, uncouth, and with a touch of magic in the air that could be the promise of riches, or just another vile spell wafted in from the moorland to tear you from limb. Scavengers like you come here to spend your hard-earned coin on expensive drinks and cheap food, sharing wild rumors and half-truths about the ruined nation of Seer. Some call it the Mournland, others call it the Grey, but it's the land of death and opportunity for all who gather here. The tavern's common room is built around the salvage board, a place where brokers of salvation post bills for the jobs they need doing in the Grey. This board is the beating heart of your industry, the jobs it provides, your lifeblood. So I would like you guys to, I know you guys have been role playing a little bit in the downtime, but just introduce your characters and how they came to salvation and whatnot. Let's start off with Tate.
I am Tate Ironborn. I've been wandering the wilderness around this area and have finally decided to come back to what would be civilization to make some coin. And I am now in Salvation.
Leona, or how do you pronounce your name first?
Do you have push to talk on?
Yeah, she probably does.
Let me go check Connor.
Okay. She broke her Discord.
Right, everything's just crashing, molting.
Yeah, so push to talk isn't gonna work for me. So yeah, we'll just do this. All right. So my character's name is pronounced Leia Nuna, as far as I understand it. She grew up in the forests with just her dad, with her mom occasionally popping in on her. She came to Salvation to start her journey, which was destined for her by, or given to her rather, by her spirit guide, Arakiel. So that is how she came to Salvation.
Misha?
Mishla Ramshorn is a redheaded, golden-eyed satyr from the Feywild originally. Revelry, mischief, parties, and knowing anything was possible to find or do if you searched far enough and walked long enough. Well, she wandered out of the Feywild into Eberron and just started traveling. Did a lot of things, met some people, and discovered, although the rules were a little different, this new land was just as wild, and this is where her feet have currently taken her.
And that leaves us with Sasha.
So Sasha was originally from the Thorn Peaks up north of Salvation. Was left her home and was a mercenary for the. I'm not entirely sure on the pronunciation of it. Is it Sri?
Yeah.
Sri. All right. I'll sure. Sri army, and after a short bit of service, it's just kind of been wandering along the edge of the mists, kind of just looking for some sort of purpose, and has wandered her way into Salvation. All right.
So as you guys are, you guys have already started kind of joining in, talking and all that. A familiar face appears. Well, you hear a familiar voice, I guess, off in the distance. Well, you're unsure what it was, but it's a familiar. What? A person from your past. Callie? You believe her name was Callie? You hear her talking in the background, and to a couple of her companions, and she kind of looks over at you guys and kind of looks, and she sees Leia Nuna there, and it can't be. That's not you, is it?
Leia looks over at Callie and says, Callie, what are you doing here?
Oh, came here after the war. It's a good place to make some money.
Hey, Ryan. Thank you. I came because I was called here. I don't really know, what we're supposed to be doing. Are you okay? Like, Haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, yeah. Homeland's no longer there. It's gone. But trying to make a life here now.
Alright, so question. Our downtime RP, we kind of hadn't really integrated, so at this point, would we have had time to integrate? And, like,
You can continue on from where you were. I'll leave that to you guys.
what is you three's thoughts?
We can pick up where we left off. It shouldn't take too long to integrate.
Yeah, we were pretty much about to that point anyways, I feel like.
Alright. So Sasha hadn't really done anything but grunt at Leia. And Tate had served us drinks. Let's see. And Misha's just
Jamming
having a
out.
blast. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm having a blast. I'm singing an Oak and Ash and Thorn. Slightly changed for the present world we are in.
Mm-hmm. So there's a basic rundown. Leia looks up to Sasha, and her amethyst eyes meet Sasha's once again. And she kind of looks to see if there's anything that Sasha's gonna say before she looks at Callie, and then bitterly looks at her drink that she finds disgusting and sets it back down.
So Sasha also recognizes Callie, and she'll actually stand up and give like a proper salute, I guess. And just be like, Commander, it's nice to see you again. I'm glad you managed to make it out of the war okay.
Ah, there's another face I haven't seen in quite some time. How's life been treating you?
It's been better. But
Oh, you left on strange terms when you asked to leave. Have you had any troubles?
none so far, but I'm still keeping my distance as best I can.
She'll nod and look about the tavern and kind of looking back towards your table and looks back at you two and so you guys here to become scavengers, are you?
Honestly, I was told to come here, and so here I am. I am told that this is the start of my journey. That's basically the extent of what I know.
Just the two of yous here?
Something tells me that we're meant to have more companions on this. I do know that I am supposed to be with Sasha here, that she's one of my destined helpers, if that's how you want to call it.
At this
But
point, Mishla has shimmied over so hard during the course of her song that she actually ends up tripping over the table onto it.
Leia looks up at the satyr and asks,
Down,
"Are you
technically,
all right?"
I'm looking up at you. My back's to the table and I've got a lute in my arms and I'm staring at the ceiling going, WTF?
Leia looks down at the satyr that's pretty much in her lap Are you okay? Do you need healed? Are you hurt?
I am okay. I am not hurt. I do not need healed. You're pretty, but also I'm married, and this is highly inappropriate. I'm gonna get up. That's a thing I'll do now. And she springs to her feet.
Callie kind of looks and it can't be. Another old friend.
Oh, how's the thing with the thing? That cleared up all right?
Yeah, quite well. Yes. Then a little herbal medicine of yours, and within a week it was cleared up. Yes, and I had a bit left over to treat a fellow soldier of mine. He was quite
Yeah.
grateful.
Purple thorn's always good for that. But you know what? Medical privacy stuff. Your condition, your business. Yo, good to see.
Leia
She
watches
nods.
this interaction very carefully, very shyly.
With all the ruckus that has just occurred, satyrs on tables, voices I think I know. Tate turns his head and goes, Callie? Callie from no.
She looks over and oh, it's been what? How many years now?
I was just a young boy, and you were such a sweet girl.
She'll look back at Leonuna and well, you said you were looking for more companions. Perhaps this is a bit of a destiny. It's three of my old friends and gathered here in one place all at the same time.
Yeah, you do get
This
around.
this can't be a coincidence, that's for sure.
Pipes, bringeth the beer over.
Tate grabs
Pipes?
his pipes, he grabs his ale and grabs Misha's and starts to head in the direction of the table that's been jarred by the satyr and Callie and the two pretty ladies apparently.
Yeah, sorry about your ale. It's kind of covering my fur now. Can I get you cider? Cider's a thing. Do they do cider here?
Maybe goat's milk.
Is that a joke at my expense? I assure you, it's ram's horn, and she'll gesture to the horns on the side of her head. It's a whole thing. Yeah. I assure you, my skull is thicker than yours. If I bang them together, you will be hurt. I take no insult to me, ma.
Well, Callie kind of looks at you over and well, it seems you've all met here for a reason. Well, I would love to stay and talk more, but I'm only in town for a few hours before I head back out into the gray. Well, me and my companions and all that, we call ourselves the Gray Dogs. Maybe we'll see each other out there sometime down the road, but I must be going.
And I do still have your file. Hashtag. No, you don't do those things here. Paperwork. I still have your notes. So if you ever come down with something, you can always return to previous physician, i.e., me. Just noting
Will
that.
do. Will do. I'll keep you in mind.
Right. I like to keep patients in good repair.
And Callie makes her way away from the table back to her own, and she joins a friend of hers, and they're looking over a map. And they start kind of talking in whispered tones, trying to keep the conversation quiet.
Cider. Do they do that here? Tate, do they do cider here?
Oh, cider, ale. I mean, I'm sure if we want it, they'll give it to us. I mean, we are quite large.
Well,
You guys are.
That's fine. We can shoulder carry you. You can tower over all. We'll work on this.
Leia kind of
Or
gives
we'll put you on top of me, and then we'll find a big coat. I've seen them do them once in a performance.
Leia gives you a very indignant look. If you
Or
can
not.
see it
Okay.
through her
Okay.
cloak hood.
I'm
She
gonna
just
go get you that cider now. Okay.
Leia pulls her cloak around her tightly. So we're all friends of Callie's. What now?
As you say that, you notice off in a corner a dirty old gnome wearing torn clothes climbs onto a table, and a hush falls over the rowdy tavern. Someone whispers, Brackle's gonna talk, in an odd tone. The gnome's voice cracks and hisses with old age as he speaks. 3 great worms were always at war. They warred in the beginning when they made the world, and they war over it again at the end. Cyrus, source of magic, was shattered into the sky. Kyber, master of secrets, was imprisoned under the earth. And Eberron, creator of life, now reigns over the world. But all will change soon. The prophecy they warned over was written in the bones of the earth and the flesh of our people, and its words shall guide us to the end. With that, the gnome returns to his seat and closes his eyes. The tavern's patrons hesitate for a moment, absorbing the gnome's decoration before returning to their spirited conversations.
Nope. And Michelle's gonna wander off and get that cider filet of Nuna.
Did nobody else just hear that?
Leia is looking around at everybody, trying to gauge their reactions.
The regular tavern people, they appear to, this might be a regular occurrence, but you're not quite sure. If you give me an insight check if you want.
That is a what again? A
Open up
D20?
your character. Yeah, open up your character sheet.
Okay.
Go to the skills tab,
Skills. Okay.
and you should see an insight one. You have a +3. Just click on that +3, or maybe double click on it. There you go.
Eee. Ooh.
Yeah,
Oof.
it seemed, as far as you know, everyone seems normal. Maybe this was a common occurrence. You're not getting much insight from the crowd.
How much for that cider?
You approach the barkeep and a cider. I think I might have an old picture of that in the back.
So long as it's like something sweeter. What do you have that's a little sweeter?
Sweeter. Oh, wait. Do you like wine?
Wine could work.
Well, I do have a nice wine here. How much you looking for? Pitcher? Bottle? Glass?
Glass. I don't think anyone well, amongst my people, I don't think anybody intends to get wasted tonight. Subject to change, but just a glass.
Well, that'll be 2 silver then.
Is it 10 silver to 1 gold?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna do 8 there and subtract a gold. Okay. And take it back to Leia Nuna. Put that in front of her after like wiping up the spilt light ale.
Yeah, he'll go behind the bar and all that, and yeah, he goes behind the bar and he kind of grabs an old bottle, kind of dusts it off a little bit with a towel, and he pours you a glass of wine, hands it to you so you can take it back to Leonina.
Yeah. Put it in front of her. I don't think sweet's really a thing here. Beer and ale might be the only thing that regularly flows. So be careful of drowned water. And puts the glass of wine in front of her.
Thanks. Wine will be just fine. What do I owe you?
No.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, well.
At this point, she's kind of looking over at Sasha, kind of for some sort of guidance, or I don't know, some sort of like comfort. Being as she was told that this woman was to be her warder, for lack of a better term.
I'd say Sasha's probably not really paying too much attention, and is more so working on just finishing off the last of her drink that didn't get spilled. Could I roll insight to see if Callie had some sort of reaction to the gnome's words?
I thought Callie had left at this point.
Oh no, yeah, she's at a table off to the side, but
Ah.
you can do perception check
Okay.
because you're focusing on one person. Yeah, it's you remember seeing her kind of look up, and she listened, but once the gnome was done talking, she kind of went back to her discussion with her friends, and as you kind of stare down, she kind of looks over and sees you staring, and she kind of says something to her friend, and they both get up and they leave. And as they leave, they walk by what is called the salvage board. You can notice there's three pieces of paper stuck up on that board.
And it's only Sasha perceiving this.
If you guys notice it, if you guys watched Callie leave, then you guys would have seen, because she kind of basically, it's the salvage board is up by the door when you come in, so you would have seen her walk by it.
Okay.
Sasha will like do a quick check of her coin purse and give it like a bit of a rattle, and it's like not a whole lot of noise coming from it, and then shrugs, and then we'll slowly walk towards the board, having heard mention of coin being involved in this.
As you do, and you approach the board, and you start reading these papers, and you start looking them over, and
Oh boy. Is everyone seeing these, or are these just popping up for me?
just you. You're the only
Okay.
one that's approached so far.
All right. You might want to share these to a couple of them, because I have a lot of trouble reading fancy handwriting like this.
Yeah.
Mishla will wander behind,
I
having
don't have
heard
to.
the sound of coin purses.
Honestly, you probably would just straight up see Sasha struggling to read these. She's not like the most literate person in the world like me.
Dabbing a hand at Bill 2. A faceless scoundrel has stolen a relic from the Chapel of the Silver Flame. Visit Mother Joanna to assist. Bill 3. Ring the scrapyard bell just after sunup for no questions asked cash job. Expect danger. Will we, won't we? Oh my, oh my. Bill 1. Speak to Balthazar in the salvage market about entering the gray to look for a missing scout. Grab one of
Leia
those, will
comes
you?
up
Pat
behind those
Sasha's
two
oh,
and
hello.
kind of tugs on Sasha's tunic a little, since she can't reach much else, and she goes meekly, "Are we meant to go do some of these then?"
Tate sees everybody looking at the board, and he knows he needs some coin in his purse, so of course he follows behind. Comes up behind Leia Nuna and kind of puts her on the forearm of his puts her up on his forearm and kind of lifts her up to at least shoulder high so she can see
Hey,
what's going
hey,
on.
no! Don't pick me up! No, put me down!
Well, I'm just trying to make it so you can see.
But my feet, they need to be on the floor.
He sits her down softly and he's like, "Feet aren't meant for floors, but we can go with that."
What are they
Yoink
meant
Bill
for?
1.
What's that?
I'm gonna Mishala's gonna reach out and yoink, rip off Bill 1.
Okay.
Speak to Badrhu in the
I'm
salvage
not
market.
saying nothing because it's part of that. It's actually a part of this bill.
Is that to ins or is that to use?
Use.
Bellalur or Bellalur?
Ballerina.
Bellalur.
Speak
What are
to
you guys
Bilal.
talking about?
The thing, and she'll show the piece of paper. Bill
Bellur.
1.
Pretty sure that
Bellallur? Bellur?
I'm pretty
Bellallur?
Belaler?
B.
Perhaps?
Speak to B in the salvage markets.
The tavern keep, as he's hearing you guys struggle, he's like, "Are you guys talking about Bellalur?"
Bellallur. Okay, noted. We'll make that a note. That's now mentally a note. Okay.
Yeah, you better get that one straight. Some of those names you were saying, oof, she might have took offense to that.
Leia is going to tuck her cloak around her as if it's her only protection.
Whereabouts the salvage market be Bellallur?
Give me a moment.
Oh, Tavern Keep who assigns booze.
Oh, tavern keep. Tate chuckles. He's like, I love this, and I've just gotten to know you.
That's fine. You will be highly entertaining for me later. It's a paid for type of thing.
Of course, you guys won't see it, but Leia Nuna is blushing.
For example, if I asked you to chew on this blue leaf, would you?
Me, Tate?
Yes.
Would I recognize this blue leaf?
Do you know anything about the Feywild?
No.
Then no. It's a blue leaf. With slightly pokey edges. But it is like silky soft to the touch.
Ooh, that does pique my interest. I like soft, and I like silk.
Do you like blue?
Blue can come or go.
So is that a yes?
Yeah, I give it a yes.
Here you go.
This could end very
I'll
badly.
speak to you in about 15 minutes.
Just gonna make them trip balls, aren't you?
The thing is, Mishla, I believe, has a very small amount of herbs from the Feywild. It has slowly dwindled over the years, and she is like parsed it out here and there
Oh no.
to see what it does to people of this realm and made notes about it.
Okay. Little babes.
Experimental medicine.
I love it. I love it.
The sad thing is, I do not know if I will ever get my hands on it. I just see what it does and say, okay, then if I use these stuff found locally, I can have the same effects. Noted. Okay, this is
Are
what
we-
that does. This is what we can use to do it.
Are we presently in the Tin Pot Tavern? Or
No, you guys are in the Grey Beyond Tavern.
okay,
3. Okay.
So we're in numbers.
Three.
Three. Okay, I found it. Sorry.
And that is the salvage market
We're going to
that Bill's
12.
talking to.
Oh, that's not too far.
well,
Well-
at least we shouldn't get lost.
I guess we better grab our items, finish our drinks, make our way to our next to the salvage market.
Leia looks down at her untouched wine that she absent-mindedly had taken with her to the board and sighs as she quickly downs it all and sets the cup down on a nearby surface.
Hey, yes, let us chant chug next time. Excellent.
Always said, not to waste things. So she shrugs and sets it down.
Mishla finishes her drink, puts the glass down, makes sure she has all her things, and walks out.
Tate finishes his drink, packs his pipes as much as he would under his arm, puts his cup down and follows suit.
Sasha will walk over and retrieve her axe from the bar, kind of turn and look down at Leia and just be, I don't really know much about this whole destiny thing you speak of, but if someone's venturing out into the gray and they've not returned, they are most likely in need of help. And I'm here to do that. So if you wish to come along, you are welcome.
All I know is I am meant to be where you are, so where you go, I shall follow.
Very well. And start heading, catching up with the rest of the group.
Okay, so you guys head towards the salvage market. You guys have been in this town for a bit, so you know roughly where you're going. The salvage market occupies a large dirt-floored warehouse. Several salvage brokers, or their proxies, stand behind armored counters haggling over prices. Bella Illora, a goblin trader, is known for her shrewd mind and ironclad natures of her deals. Her fine leather cloak sways as she moves around to deal with the customers crowded around her table. One of her ears is missing, giving her an odd, lopsided look to match her lopsided grin. She obviously enjoys her work.
Noted. Mucho sharp teeth.
Puntable.
Did you just say puntable?
I did not. Don't put words in my mouth, child.
Leia is just going to recede back behind Sasha and blush and pull her cloak around her then.
The madam, the merchant, the adjective that they will personally tell us they want, Bella Illora. Oh, well, we'll show them this and ask what the job is. Specifically. Michelle's kind of wander up and wait for a moment that she can interject.
Takes about 5-10 minutes or so before you see like a break between customers.
Excuse me.
Aye.
Mishla is gonna show the piece of paper. So, whereabouts are we headed to see if we can't find this missing scat of yours?
As you say that, the crude smile that you would notice on her face as she was talking to all the customers kind of disappears, and it's replaced by a false smile that masks her pain and worry. Give me a moment here. You want to give me a wisdom check there, Mishla?
Just straight up. Hang on.
Go to
Straight
your
up wisdom.
main tab. Yeah, go to your main tab.
13.
Good. So as she looks, it's like, yes. She goes, yeah, I lost one of my scouts and what? What? Sent her out on a mission. What? Out in Gray. What? She kind of looks in the direction that you all know it's. You can't miss it if you're in the area. It's a great big gray wall of clouds. It's a mist. It conceals the Mornland from any sight from outside. She looks at you. The scout's name is Granda. She has green hair and a runic tattoo on her right shoulder, which reads. Which reads bravery against danger. She entered the Mornland to scout the path of the lightning rails, a line of depleted pyramid-shaped conductor stones, hoping to search any depots along the way before the. Oh, we all know what happened in that land. She was expected back a few days ago, but she hasn't returned yet. What? She looks at you and it's just you?
No, points to the other three just a ways behind and points those three as well. Also, and produces a map. Could you, like, closest approximation mark it, please?
Oh, well, you follow the rail tracks from town here into the mist. Well, that's where she was supposed to go. As long as you follow those rails, you should run in I don't know exactly which depot where she was going. She was supposed to search them all, but all I can tell you is she was supposed to follow the lightning rail.
Right, and just general information. Look, and Michelle's gonna lower her voice and kind of lean in.
The lightning rail is the dotted line going from one.
Yeah, I don't mean to be an alarmist, but what information are you hoping for, and what information are you resigned to? I do not wish to be the bearer of bad news, but if we do not find your scout,
What? Well, I was hoping you could bring her back. Bring her back. I would offer each one of you. What do you call yourselves? Are you guys a scavenger group, or what the heck are you?
we are the Keen Dashers. The name is a work in progress. We haven't settled on one consensus yet, but for now, the KDs is fine. And
Kind of looks at King Dashers. What king do you? What king do you guys serve under?
No, Keen.
Oh,
Keen.
Keen. Ah,
Like
your
keen eyesight.
She kind of looks at you. Your common tongue is a little harsh to mine. Are you from these lands?
No. No, I am not from this lands.
I figured as much. She kind of looks you over and doesn't say much, but she kind of gives you a strange look. And oh,
It's the horns, isn't it?
give me a moment here.
Maybe they're too shiny. Should I buff them up?
I don't know why, but I'm like suddenly filled with this overwhelming need to like check to see if they're actually just like attached to like a headband instead of actually like on your head.
No, they're actually a pair of like ram's horns growing out of her head.
Yeah.
She's got messy, slightly curly red hair.
So on
Um, the place of where the harp would be, there is a like thick leather bound book buckled to her side.
yeah, on Pate's picture, take away the single axe, and he actually has 2 hand axes that he wields.
And
you going
Leia is
full
not that
melee ranger?
fancily dressed.
I just provided what you guys gave me.
No, you're totally fine. I couldn't find
It's
what I
hard
wanted.
to find pictures to be able to use,
Yeah.
I cheat. I had
especially
my
when you're
girlfriend
still
draw mine.
working on sketching.
Exactly. Sasha's like, why should I draw mine?
That's just what Sasha looks like, because fucking girlfriend that can draw is cheat codes.
Cheat codes.
Yes, don't brag.
But anyways, yeah, as you say, the horns and all that, the goblin kind of rolls her eyes a bit, but she's trying not to make it so obvious. She goes, "Well, don't worry about it. I see all kinds here now, but if you guys could bring Grounda back, we want to give you guys 10 gold piece apiece. But if you have to, if all you can bring back is her corpse or other proof that she died, I'd still be willing to give you 5 gold apiece."
That's all I needed to know. I did not want to be the bearer of bad news and have the messenger, in this case, me, be shot.
Well,
So.
well, here at Salvation, we know every visit to the Gray could be your last. Not something we like knowing, but something we've learned to live with.
Then we shall search out Granda?
Garenda, yes.
Garanda, okay. Green hair, a tat that says bravery against danger.
Pate Saunders up there, feeling much warmth and fuzziness, as you would assume from his leaf adventure he's on right now.
Yeah, what it should do is also dye the inside of your mouth completely cobalt blue.
He tries to speak to Bellalur with almost zero manageable words, other than his eyes look glazed over and a cobalt blue mouth to show.
Yes, Tate. Understood completely. We did get parameters. We should probably inform the others of them. We will be on the lookout for Grunda and return to you as soon as we are able. Either way, alive or other news, we will do our best.
Here, I posted both names in chat there.
Thank you. Sitting here trying to spell them phonetically.
I'm
And
high.
I
I have no reason to mess it up.
will gently turn Tate around and wander back to the other two. It's okay. They should only last for half an hour. The blue is going to last a lot longer. I'm just going to straight up tell you this. The blue is going to last a lot longer. But the high, in about 10, 15-ish minutes, is very quick. Very quick. But the blue is going to last a lot longer, yes. And it's not just your mouth that's going to be blue, by the way.
Oh no!
You'll be pissing blue for about a week.
Oh
Oh.
Jesus! Oh, that might come into my own fun.
You want to roll?
Yeah, did that pop up?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's so cool.
Ooh, that sucks. Thank God somebody else got it. Oh my God. Say, now can you relay the information accurately?
Tate's over there looking into the fucking astral sea.
So as you guys kind of turn to leave lot, Tate and Leonuna, you guys kind of notice a lot as just as you go to turn lot, Bellular, she has a bit of a sigh of relief as you guys leave. It's as if a burden's been lifted off her shoulders, and she's hopeful. Maybe, especially Tate, you're getting that. It's hope. Well, she's a strong look of hope, or it's kind of washed over.
So
Is
here's the deal. Find Scout alive, and we'll be following these rails this way. Find Scout alive, bring Scout back alive, 10 gold apiece. Find Scout dead or prove Scout is dead and bring that back, 5 gold apiece. What say?
Well, let's hope for alive. She seems to quite care for this scout.
Oh, also, name of Scout is Garunda, green hair tattoo that says bravery against danger in runes, apparently.
Right. So east then?
Yes, that would be east. Yeah.
All right.
yeah, I see it.
Leia pulls
Bigger
her cloak.
Red might want to be in the lead. Bear Dude is gonna need a hot 15 before he can walk in front.
Okay. In the top right corner, you'll see an icon that looks like 2 or 3 people.
Yep.
Click on that,
3 people.
and then on the right hand of that window, you'll see an order. You guys want to place you guys in? Or give me one here.
Yes, I wrote that.
Hi.
Place yourself in whatever marching order is. The one to the right is leading the pack. So whatever to the right, closest to the high, is leading the pack.
Oh. Yep.
Oh. Okay.
I'm getting there.
So as if you're going in that direction,
Gotcha.
put yourself to wherever way you would think you'd be.
I'm still, working out that high there.
You guys all good?
Should work.
All good.
And watch order, just so I know who, on average, who's going to take first watch and second watch, third watch, and fourth watch.
Roll for it, I guess.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, roll a d4.
Oh,
Oh, get in there.
1. First watch.
Fourth watch.
Misha
Okay.
and Tate roll again.
Okay.
Highest take last.
Doop, doop.
I
I got 2.
take last watch. So Sasha, Leia, Tate, Mishla.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, so as you guys leave and what you... Oh, give me a moment here. Okay, outside of Salvation, a titanic fog bank extends like a cliff wall along the border of the Mornland. As you approach, the fog churns into ominous shapes, screaming faces, collapsing buildings, and outstretched hands. Explosions flash within the gloom, but no sounds are heard. Entering the fog, the temperature drops and you hear whispers, scratchy voices inside your head. You feel like you've been watched from all sides, or you're being watched from all sides. But before you have time to rethink your decisions, you emerge from the fog into a gray, blasted battlefield. You have entered the Mornland.
Oh. Oh.
That's creepy.
That is.
Is that like an accurate representation of how tall the fog wall
Yes.
is?
Yes.
Oh, okay, that's a lot taller than I was expecting.
Yeah, it's not just 15 feet up.
No,
It goes.
that's
Wait,
hey, you ain't.
I've
That's
got
an
ship. There's a
obstacle.
sky ship that's flying over a castle, and yep,
Yeah, it's
it's like 100 feet tall, 200.
Yeah,
hundreds of feet tall, not a few feet tall.
yeah, no, that's not like stand on each other's shoulders and you
And
can look
see,
over.
yeah.
Yeah, no, it's fucking okay. Fuck me.
Hey, you guys are traveling across uh, the Mornlands and all. You're following the rails, the lightning stones. They're not hard to see from where you are. Each stone is about 20, 30 feet apart. And they're about 5 feet tall and they're pyramid shaped. Well, as you're walking through, as, as you begin to walk, they're quite shiny. They seem to be shiny, but as you look above the sky, you do notice, even though it's day, it's noon right now. So even though it's midday, inside the gray here, it's gray. You don't see the sun, but you know it's out there. You don't see shadows, but you can imagine something's out there. So these lightning stones that do shine, you know that they were at one time well polished, but the further you get, well, further you walk into the gray, they start to dull. They start to lose their sheen and start turning into a dull, stone-like appearance, as if whatever powered them before, it's long gone. You guys travel for a good um, you guys travel for a good 2 days before you come across come across something here. Ahead of you, the worn lightning railstones have been shattered by black glass shards protruding from the ground. These shards, ranging from size from a few inches to several feet tall, disturb the ground in an uneven circle roughly 100 feet in diameter. Near the middle of this area, a corpse sprawls onto the ground. It may have once been a human, but it's now burned and shattered beyond recognition.
Does it have green hair?
Oh,
Give me a moment here.
oh, okay.
I don't like the looks of this.
That's the body there.
Right.
So from where you are now, who's moving? Who's moving to the 15-foot mark?
That was me trying to zoom in and move the map and goofing.
Okay, to zoom in, use the mouse wheel
Mm-hmm.
up and down. To move the map, click the mouse wheel and move it. Or
Okay.
there you'll see a little box in the bottom right corner. It has like 4 arrows. You can click on that and move.
Okay, how do you
Gotcha.
remove?
How do you move? Click on your token and just use the arrow keys.
No, remove this line.
Oh, right click, and
Right
you'll see
click.
like a little triangle with a pencil,
Try. Okay, pointers.
and then remove pointers.
There we go. Okay, thank you.
So, Misha, from where you're standing, you can't quite make out the details from where you are right now.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna move there
Where'd she
and look
go?
again.
Give me a perception check.
Perception. That's better.
The body was once human. You know, electricity has caused the burn. You believe electricity has caused the burns on the body.
Does the corpse have green hair?
You can't quite make that out from here, possibly because the body's been burnt too badly. But you are what, probably like 50 feet away.
Some feet away, yeah.
Yeah, 65 feet away.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pretty good distance.
Do I see anything zappy from this distance or capable of giving zaps?
Give me another perception check.
21.
Yeah, no, you look around and no, you don't see nothing. Other than all these black kind of shards around you, nothing seems to be moving in this area. It's an eerie deadness.
So I think we need to approach the body.
Tata looks in your direction and kind of, he's got this pendulum, I don't know what that is, diamond thing in his way, but he's like, Misha, you're good over there.
That diamond thing is about 5 feet tall, so
Okay, so I can see over
you
it.
you
Clearly
yeah,
see
you
over
can
it.
look over it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're both a foot taller than this thing.
The ones that are kind of broken apart and all that, they're 5 feet, but they'll give you cover. The ones that are broken apart,
Okay.
they'll give you a half cover if you're behind something that someone's targeting you.
Okay.
Do the broken rail line crystal thingies look
Like
to
these things?
be yeah. Do they look to be made of a similar material as a bunch of the black crystals around the area, or
Oh
are
no,
they
no.
completely
These
different?
these rail conduits and all. They're made. You see these things all over Eberron.
Okay.
Basically it's the way lightning rails and all that, your trains move about.
Okay, but
So it's
the black crystals are
railways.
new. The things that are in
Yeah, these black
the
crystals.
circle.
Yeah, these black crystals you've never seen anywhere other than here in the Mornland.
Okay.
Could I take my axe out and just kind of tap it against one of the crystals nearby, a little bit farther away from everyone else? It's like
Yeah, go ahead.
over there.
Sasha's gonna go tap it. Tap it.
Give it an attack roll.
God. Oh Jesus.
I thought you were gonna tap it, not waylay it.
Me to roll an attack. Oh, I'm not trying. I'm not necessarily
Well,
trying to
you're looking at it, and yeah,
cleave it.
you attack this, and you kind of give it a good tap, thinking it's crystal, like nice hard quartz, but no, it shatters like glass, thin glass.
Oh. What in the ground is dirt or sand or some sort of mixture or
War. This is a land of war. There's nothing green in here. Mud, dead grass.
okay, but it's not like we're in like a deserty kind of area.
No, not really. No,
Okay.
it's not hot. It's everything in here. It's a land that's lacked sun.
Okay. Sort of like pick up like a nice sized chunk of the black glass stuff and try and get a better look and feel of it. Do I notice any like particular properties of it just at like a quick glance from an extremely untrained eye?
As she's holding it,
Um,
Jake's like,
you have any
broke
skill
it.
in Arcana?
Am I proficient in Arcana?
Yes.
No, and I have a -1.
Yeah, no. This looks, to your unskilled abilities and all, this looks like just thin glass.
All right, I'll just check it over my shoulder then. Um, I'll look towards the body and I'll just kind of look back at everyone else, be like, should we go take a look?
Yeah.
Remind me, guys, when Sasha says tap, I don't want to be around that.
Sasha does everything dialed to like 11, so
Yeah, want to go here, but I would like to move when everybody else moves. Stay sort of in a group, but not bunched up together to where if somebody throws a fireball, we'll die.
We can move.
Come
And
on, you're
no.
level 1. There's no fireballs.
yeah.
You say that.
There's antimatter balls, but no fireballs.
We can move what? 5? Was it 5, or are we just moving in?
Yeah, you're not in combat.
Okay, so it's like there.
So yeah, as you approach the body, there's Sasha and Misha. You notice that the victim was. Now that you're closer, the victim looks like it was electrocuted and then pulped by extreme bludgeoning force.
Oh, great.
Like there's not. You're looking for the green hair and all. This is a human body. This Garanda was a goblin. This body's far too big
I
to
don't
be.
think we were ever told what race Garanda was.
Oh,
Correct.
Just green hair and tattoo.
Yeah, it's green
Yeah,
hair.
my bad. So yeah, sorry, my bad. Granda's supposed to be a goblin.
Okay, so that's different. Then I will first for this body
Ugh.
and thoroughly examine like wounds specifically. Was this like spell damage? Was this random lightning strike them being beaten to death by an ambush? What are we talking here?
Hey Misha, They were tapped.
Pardon?
They were tapped.
By a lightning bolt.
Right. That's why they're like crispy, deep fat fried flies.
Deep fat fry.
Perception.
Okay,
What
give me
am
an give me an investigation check for searching the body.
I? 18. I think. Yeah, 18.
Okay, as you kind of poke around, well, surprisingly, you find a dented metal vial on its hip. Well, one of the few things that perhaps it was lucky it was metal that it survived. The condition of this body was that whatever did it, you can't quite make out what it almost seems like something hit it at a great speed and just pummeled it into the ground. You're not quite sure what, but it's almost as if it was ran over. But you do find a metal vial.
Metal vial. It's not cracked or anything. It's intact. Just a little beaten up.
It's dented, but yeah, the contents are still inside.
Okay,
there is some
so there
contents.
is. Okay, so there's something in it. Okay, I'm not gonna open it. I'm just going to carefully wrap and store it for now to be poked at later.
Okay.
Anything else on the body, or just that paperwork? Anything telling us who this was?
No, the only thing left in the body that kind of survived the whatever it fried it was this metal thing or metal vial. There's no coins or anything.
Okay.
But as you put that vial in your pocket, give me a moment here.
Oh no, here it comes.
Brainworms.
If there are brainworms, you will get the song that never ends.
Oh.
Did you guys see it pop up? Yeah, okay. I'm making sure I'm doing this right. Well, you guys, okay.
18.
So don't be doing anything here. As you guys enter the center of this little area here, you begin to hear the glass crystals around you begin to rattle. And as you look about and what, I see here, Misha and Tay, you both very quickly look over your shoulder and some of the piles of glass on you. You see them begin to gather into something.
Oh.
The air around you suddenly fills with crackling, ringing noises. Some of the larger black glass shards twitch and fragment, reforming into lizard-like beasts with maws of razor-sharp teeth.
Oh, what have you done?
Why am I being blamed? This is not my doing.
Okay, if you guys want to roll initiative.
I take no blame in this.
That's just a straight D20, yes?
No, if you look at your character sheet.
12.
That from the
on the main, you'll see. I believe it's on main. Yeah, on main. Yeah, it's on main. You'll see it right in the center. You see AC and then initiative. You have +0 to yours, so but if you click on that, it'll roll your initiative and apply it to the combat tracker.
Oof.
Have I said how much I hate being level 1? Mothers are plural.
Okay, Tate. We'll carry up the rear.
Yep.
Baba Yaga, look out for us.
Don't worry, Sasha. I've seen these before. I'm sure they were in a ring and somebody took them down.
Okay, so sadly, it was just Misha and Tate that were not caught off by guard by these things.
Oh, great.
Can either of us get a move off of them?
No, you guys act on initiative. The two that are caught by surprise, they don't act this round.
Damn.
Or they do act, but if a Crystal Drake acts before them, they get advantage and stuff against them. And so. Or no, sorry, no. They what the heck? Let me read this here.
Who's a Crystal Drake?
I think I have an image here.
Oh, you got an
Tate,
image? Oh, I love you so much.
Tate looks at Sasha and he goes, "Yeah, Sasha, like Crystal Drake. You know, Crystal Drake teeth. Come on."
Staring at you like, the fuck are you talking about? Completely oblivious to the fact there are two of them behind her. Ryan, are you more of a melee ranger or a ranged ranger?
Melee, but I have a bow.
Cool.
And I've lost my. Give me a moment.
You're gonna
Yeah.
be my suplex partner then.
Yeah, I got a little bit of that range stuff. See how it works.
Well, Leia, unless they rolled really, really high, Leia, I believe, is going first. Please protect your squishy.
My squishy's a little bit farther away from me than I would like. Oh shit, these things look cool.
That does look cool as shit.
Yeah, they're a bit more black than blue, but yeah, and a bit more spiky, but
More menacing.
Aww,
It's so
adorable
cute.
spiky murder babies.
I want to roll one up like a bowling ball and throw it at someone.
Whole lot of nope.
so yeah, Leia Nuna and what was it, Sasha? You don't act this first round, but you guys get
Okay.
to act the second round.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Don't hit me then, okay? That's our
What?
deal.
Where's Crystal Drake here?
Let's doing some Three
Rushes right
Stooges.
towards Sasha here. Charges at you, and
Uh-oh. That's the dice that scares me.
This thing has reach.
do you guys not see it on the map?
Like, it's like right next to me.
It's right on top of Sasha.
Yeah, but it's diagonal.
Diagonal's
which
still
means 10
5 feet.
Yeah, yeah. Basically, any square that's within 5. There's no diagonal roll in this. Like your first square is 5 feet,
there's no
second
reach
square is
rule, okay.
10. Yeah. I play like every like if you're moving, every diagonal square is 5 feet.
Okay.
It's not 5, 10, 5, 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
And
But he
so
missed with the 1.
yeah, it charges at you, but yeah, just trips as it comes towards you and misses biting you.
I still wouldn't fucking notice. Just still standing
It's
there.
your turn, Misha. Mishla.
Yeah.
I love the fact Sasha's just standing there with an ankle biter, like, what's up?
I'm gonna go 5, 15, 20, 25. No, 20, 25. Can I, from that angle? Yeah, probably. Okay, I'd like to go there.
Yep.
And then click, control click.
Yeah,
Left
control
click?
click the target. Yeah, that tells you
Okay.
how far it is. So when you control click the target, it told you how far the range attack was.
Okay, so I will shoot it with my crossbow. Hit. Yas. Okay.
Like, as you do, and the bolt kind of pierces right through the center of the chest and all that, but it kind of seems to go through it. It shatters quite a bit of the glass and all that, but you believe it did quite a bit of damage, but it's hard to tell. The bolt went right through it.
Pieces of its insides.
Yeah. Anything else you're gonna be doing?
I've moved, I've attacked, I've got, I believe, I moved 25 feet, I've got 10 left, but I'm going to stay where I am.
Okay, so do you guys have the combat tracker open? If not, in the top right corner you see a button that has 2 crossed swords.
I see it.
Thing. There it is.
In that new window, you'll see in the bottom left, it'll be like 2 arrows pointing to the right. Click on that to end your turn, I think it is.
Boop.
Yep. So, Sasha, you don't act this turn. Tate, it is your turn.
Alright.
Shimmy and shake, bear man.
Right. I am gonna move to here, and can I pull out my hand axes in readiness?
You can pull one.
Okay.
You want one? We're pulling out one action, or pulling out one hand acts as a bonus action, or interaction, and then if you wanted to pull out the second one, that would be an action.
And I can do that as well. Pull out the second one as an action.
Yeah,
Or do I need to wait?
you won't be able to attack this turn.
That's fine. I'm not wanting to attack yet.
Okay, so yeah, pulling out both hand axes.
Yep.
Okay.
And then that's where I'll stop.
So end your turn. This one's gonna charge Sasha as well.
They don't like you, do they?
Quick question: are we playing with flanking or no flanking?
Flanking, yes.
Okay, good to know.
Enemies have pack tactics if they have them, so you guys can have it flanking if you can do it. Forgot to target you, but that hits Sasha.
Oof.
And as this crystal drake charges you, it literally fucking pierces its head, like bites into you and just shakes its head, and it's tearing through your flesh. Pretty good. You feel about 50
You
tiny little
know
glass shards breaking off into your skin as it pulls its mouth away.
You know it's there now.
Very aware.
Okay, Leonuna, you can now act.
Ew, 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 ew.
Tiptoe over the burnt corpse, your feet
Okay,
staying on the
you said
ground.
it's control right click.
What, to target, or just
Yeah.
control left click to target?
So if I were to target Sasha.
Yeah, you can target. Just control left click target. Oh,
Okay.
you do it
One more
again
try.
because
You
you
did
undid
actually
it.
have it the first time.
It just puts a circle.
You
Big
do
circle.
control left click.
Yep.
Click
There
on
it
your
goes. Now
character
it's-
Okay,
token.
I
And then
targeted.
try and do it again.
Yeah, I did it for you.
Okay.
So now you can do whatever you were planning on doing before.
How do I use my spell slots?
Okay, go to your actions tab on your character sheet,
Mm-hmm.
and those are your spells. What kind of spell you're trying to do?
Healing hand.
Okay, so your healing hand. Well, it does.
My fantasy grounds is not responding.
Are you trying to do the ASMR healing hand ability, or
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
okay?
You touch a creature and gain a number of hit points equal to your level. So, on your actions, you'll see the healing hand ability.
Yep.
And if you click on the red the magnifying glass to the right of that, it'll
Okay.
open up another thing. Then you'll
Okay.
see a heal button. Click on the heal button.
Okay.
So now you've done that, and I'll have to fix that because you can do that once per long rest.
Okay.
So just remember that you've done that. I'll have to fix that later, but
Did you rip it out of my sheet?
yeah.
All right. So if you put the mode at the bottom of the sheet to combat, you can actually click the little circle next to healing hands, and that counts as your usage for the day.
Okay. I got a problem with fantasy grounds. It says my name is already in use.
Yeah, because you just disconnected.
Yep, you just.
Yeah. So try connecting again.
Good.
Yeah, because when you said you're frozen, you were still connected to this side, so it took a bit for you to disconnect.
I don't know why my internet should chew this thing up and spit it out.
You doing anything else there? Manny?
Don't think I can do anything else. Can I?
You moved how many feet again?
15?
You can move 15 feet again if you want.
No, I can't because it won't let me. There we go.
Sheet, combat tracker.
Okay, and then if you on the combat tracker there, the bottom left, yep, there you go. So this one here is gonna attack Sasha again.
Where do I encounter images, maps?
I just shared it
there we
again
go.
for you.
That works.
Oh
Thank
God,
you.
that's still a miss.
That's all it's gonna do for its turn. You're up, Mishla.
And I still have Crystal Drake 2 targeted. I'm going to take another shot at it. Hang on. Actions. There we go. Hit. Do damage. Oof.
Yeah, this one here, the bolt and all, it broke a little glass or like cracked it. Didn't go quite through it, but did crack it.
And then bonus action. I don't want. There we go. Just Sasha, and I'm gonna use bardic inspiration.
What does that do again?
Like to
Uh,
add a
you-
d6 to a roll.
Yeah.
Okay, yep.
Whether that's attacking or like saving throws or whatever, you get to choose.
Yep. Okay.
There, bardic inspiration.
Thanks, Will.
Sasha, you so fine.
That's the end of it. I love it. Straight up.
I don't
You're
want to get
fine.
copyright infringement.
Fair enough.
All right. And in your turn, or
Redheads bring the party to the
moving?
yard. Yes, and I will in my turn.
Hey, you're up, Sasha.
Okay.
You know there's something at you now.
There is something behind me that I do not appreciate existing. So I'm a rage. That's my bonus.
Yep.
And I want to draw my great axe and spin around in one motion. I'm going to try and hit this thing in the face.
You okay?
I should be able to do the quick shot. I'm not gonna lie, the red text on the black background is really hard for me to read. Does that hit?
Okay. Yeah, that hits. I'll see if I can change it. And you, yeah, pretty much slice right through that one, and it shatters to pieces. And it's a pile of shattered glass at your feet.
And I'll just kind of holding one side where all the fucking glass shards are still sticking out of me. I'm gonna look at the other one and just like,
It's got blood on its mouth. You hit the wrong one.
you're next.
Doesn't quite understand you, but it's earing to bite you again.
That's my turn.
All right. So if I step up here next to Tate or next to Sasha, can I then attack that Crystal Drake one?
Oh yeah.
Okay. I want to move up there.
Move all the way around it too, and you get advantage. If you're on the opposite side of it from me.
Oh.
Now if you move up there.
Can I do that? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, you got enough movement.
And now to get advantage on the bottom left, you'll see a bunch of buttons. Push the one that says ADV.
ADV. Okay.
Yep. And then when you roll your attack, it'll automatically roll with advantage and roll 2 dice and to keep the highest.
Then control to attack it. Then I just hit the little die on my hand axe.
Yep. Yeah. Yep. There you go. That hits.
Then I hit. What do I hit?
If you notice on the red text might be hard to read, but the sword with the blood
Yes.
drops, that tells you it hits. If it's a
Okay.
sword with wind, it misses.
Then it misses. Okay. Then do I need to do that for both of them, or is that for just the one?
What do you mean?
The damage.
Oh yeah, you just do that for the attack.
Okay.
The advantage for the attack. So yeah, you swung and yeah, your hand axe and all goes, chips away at the glass and using an offhand attack or
Yeah. Then this will be the second one.
give me a moment here.
Oh, sorry.
I changed your second hand axe to offhand
Okay.
because you won't get the strength bonus to that one.
Right.
So that one there, I'm going to take off
Yep, Joe, take off
3
that.
points damage.
Yep. That okay, so there'll be 1 damage towards it, and you're gonna fix that.
Yep, I fixed it.
Alrighty. And then with that with that being done, Tate kind of looks at Sasha and it's like, how's your leg?
I can fix that. I can fix that.
Okay, this crystal drake's now being surrounded, and well, its brethren fallen. High is high. Nope, going for Sasha again.
I'm at least raging now, so it won't just fucking chunk me.
It doesn't get advantage now too, so
That helps too.
but I can roll
Okay,
critical.
alright. You know what?
What just happened? Oh,
Are you down?
We'll see here in a second.
It hasn't rolled damage just yet. I'm just losing a finger.
Yeah.
I
Oh no, it's
don't.
piercing. So okay, slashing you would have lost a finger. Blunt, you break a finger. You have a mix it. Piercing, you have an arm. The muscle. If this thing bites at your arm and one of its teeth will get bedded deep into you, and it's punctured into your muscle. Roll me a d20. High is your main hand, low is your offhand.
It doesn't matter that much. I use a two-handed weapon.
Oh, okay.
oh, so you do that.
So you get a -2 to all checks for like skill checks for 4 weeks, or until you get healed with a healing spell,
Wonderful.
like a cure, not
I
just
can
a.
fix that.
So yeah. But now for the damage.
Souvenirs.
Oh,
Partial resistance. That helped you.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I only got 2 health. Please help me, please,
So yeah,
God.
it bites into your arm that you kind of swung on his partner as you were swinging at it, and it grabs it and breaks off a few more teeth into your arm, and kind of shakes its head and pulls his head away, his mouth away, and stares you down.
Okay.
Your warder's getting fucked up.
I see that. Is it telling me that I have it targeted?
Yes, you have Sasha targeted.
And
Not
the Drake.
Sasha.
And the Drake. So click the Drake again with the same way, and you'll unclick it.
I want to
Okay,
target the Drake.
I've untargeted everything for you, so now you can target whatever you want. So control left click on whatever you want to target. There you go.
Okay.
So now you're targeting the Drake. That's a hit. And yeah, you whip at this thing, and the side, your throwing whip kind of whips at it, the side of it, and it's cracking the side of its chest cavity, but not much more.
Sweet. I would like to move here. And I would like to do Cure Wounds.
We'll take away the -2 to you.
You heal for 8.
Woohoo!
And I will mark off a spell.
Did
I
you
hate
have
level 1
did you
so
have
badly.
Sasha? Oh yeah, you did have Sasha.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
I healed up.
You look far less janky now.
I'm not as fucked up. Woohoo!
My innate spells, do they count towards spell slots or no?
No, just level 1 spells do.
Okay.
Cantrips and innate spells don't.
Okay.
Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I've already inspired you. I think this fight will be over shortly. My action was using a Cure Wounds because that is an action, not a bonus. So for my bonus action, I will reach over, pat Sasha on the back, and go, "You're doing great. It's great." But not actually inspire her, just say some words.
Inspiring without the bonus.
Right.
And that's your turn, or?
Yes. Sorry, there we go.
Yep, you're up, Sasha.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna just swing at this fucking thing again. Well, not again, but swing at this thing. And I'm gonna maybe flavor it a little bit if it dies.
Yep.
Oh, well. There's my advantage. I hit regardless.
Yep, you hit well with the,
Oh, max damage. Let's go.
Ooh, Shabang.
yeah. And so you
Okay.
swipe through the first one, and then the backslash, you slice through the other one. And what do you do?
I want to like sink my axe into its head and then step on the back of the axe to like firmly plant it back into the other one. Like just completely shattering the whole neck.
Nice.
Almost
Yep.
like I'm using the axe as a shovel.
There you go. So yeah, it head shatters off, and as you step on it, cracks form right down the middle of the spine, all the way back to his tail, and it just kind of splits right in two.
Tate looks at
And this,
Sasha and he's like, "Are you sure you didn't perform in another life?"
Technically, I have performed a little bit in this life.
Looking around, are there any more of these things that look like they're gonna pop up anytime soon?
Yeah, do
give me a
any of the other
perception check.
crystals fucking move?
Do you want to solve the roll perception?
Yeah, if you want. Yeah, if you're looking for more of these things, go ahead.
Yep, I'll just turn my head, side to side or step all the way around.
I notice nothing. I am too involved in stitching your arm.
Of which I am very grateful.
Yeah, you're stitching, and it's like, oh, looking around. Oh shit, I forgot to pull out that shard of glass, and you pull the stitches out, and you pull the shard of glass out, and stitch them her back up, and yeah, those, Sash and all kind of ignoring the pain, and Tate kind of looking about. You're looking at all these crystal shards and glass shards and all that, and yeah, none of them seem to be moving anymore. They seem to be inert.
While Misha's stitching up Sasha, I kind of take a second to adjust myself, and I tell everybody I think we found out what tapped this person, And I don't think we should stick around to find out if something bigger is going to come around.
These
By the
things
way,
were
hey Mandy, real quick,
chewing.
while we're playing on it, I just noticed you forgot to pick 2 first level spells. Or you should have
I did pick them actually,
okay, let me check here then. Maybe you just not don't got it
and you
here.
said I got like 4, I thought, because I thought I had only gotten like 2 or 3. And you said, no, you're supposed to have more than that. And
Okay,
I
yeah,
was
yeah, maybe
like,
that's why.
remember we argued about it
Yep.
a little, and
Okay, let me fix that here. Continue on.
Well, these things, I don't think these things are what bludgeoned this person to death. But these things seem to more bite and not just beat down,
Or fry damage.
or you know that.
Finish stitching, prestidigitation to make sure everything is clean.
This makes a very good point. But I mean, I've seen these, and I can imagine in a group bigger than 2 that they could do some serious damage.
Where's the fry damage then?
I
Zippy zap zap.
I I don't know all the things, but I do have a story for everything.
Do uh are any of us somewhat familiar with these railways? Like, does it look like something happened to the lightning rail that caused some sort of explosion? Like maybe one of these little pyramid crystal thingies like popped? Or I guess better question, when the body was searched, did we find any tools or any magical tinkering devices? Maybe they were trying to do something that
The only thing we found was the battered, beat up metal vial. There's something inside of it, but we don't know what yet. I have that.
gotcha.
Could we take into effect that maybe these things were chewing on the rails, and that's what caused the sparks?
Possibly, but as you look about in the center of this, it seems like the way these glass shards are about something explode. It almost seems like there's some sort of explosion here. The nature, you're not quite sure, but just the way these shards are all facing outwards away from the center,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
it's
gonna look
almost
up.
as if something
Does
happened.
it look like the clouds are sparky?
No, but you have her tales of spells in the Mornland not
Oh,
seem to
right.
be alive.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This could have just been a living spell that decided to go nuclear.
Yep.
Um,
A walking lightning bolt.
yeah. Tate, you want to grab the body and we'll keep an eye
why?
out and try and get a little bit farther away from here?
Yeah,
Why?
let me scoop it up, I guess.
Ugh.
I mean, it's not our scout.
No, you guys are sure of that. Like it's
Why do
I
we
mean,
have to carry that thing with us?
I,
Seems disrespectful to just kind of leave it laying about.
So why can't we just take a moment to bury it?
Well, if we know that there's like wandering spells, that I don't know, putting it like just burying it here seems wrong. I just don't want any more of these crystal things to end up coming back to life.
Speaking of, is there any loot to pick up?
nope, those crystal drakes shattered into pieces. Like and you searched the body and all you found was that dented vial.
Yeah, I'll
Maybe we
It's
just
got it's the
go
vial's
maybe
got
like,
like a screw top on it. It could be unscrewed, but
yeah. I'm just saying like we just take the body like another 100 yards that way. and then bury it. And then maybe we can take a closer look at this vial while we're digging the hole.
Okay.
Yeah, Tate agrees. He's like, let's just get out of this. Like, why don't we just get out of this spot we're in? We can, we can throw him down in the dirt over there. It's a good idea.
Yeah, so you guys travel about 100 feet or so away from this whole explosion area, and you could use whatever tools you have. I don't believe any of you have carried a shovel on you, but
No,
well,
but I imagine I could probably use a hand axe well enough.
yeah, the axe and use it as a spade and whatnot. You dig a hole and bury the body, and what put a little pile of stones on top to mark the grave, and who's inspecting the vial?
I have it, so
Okay, give me one here.
is it overtly magical? Would the identify spell work on it? I guess is my question.
Just give me a second. Well, I'm gonna say while you guys are, well, if you guys want to take a short rest while you're burying this body, you guys can do that. And if you look up the party sheet there, and go click on the inventory tab, you discover that vial is a potion of healing.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to Sasha.
Yeah, Misha, your background, you're clearly able to tell this is a potion of healing. So you guys agreed with it for Sasha?
Yep.
Yes.
So yeah, if you want to take that, Sasha.
I
The
will
party
take
sheet?
potion of healing, please.
Yeah, you know how to do that from the party sheet, right?
Yeah, I got it. Let me
So
just
yeah,
swap.
any kind of loot that I'll drag onto the party sheet, and then you guys can click and drag it to your inventory on your character sheet, and it'll assign it to you. Gold, if you guys agree to, I can click a button and it will automatically split everything that you guys have gold wise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. That's good.
Yeah,
Oh, we're
something
taking a
actually
short rest now.
monetary something.
Yeah, you guys can take a short rest if you want. I'm assuming so. Yeah. So if someone wanted to use hit point or hit dice to restore hit points, or if you had any abilities that restored on a short rest, but
I don't think so. Spells take a long rest.
anything
And
anything that was done on a short rest, if it was set up right, should automatically
Can-
been done.
Get my
where do
rages
we
back.
press
Healing
that?
hands is done on a long rest there, Mandy.
I know. I was
Okay.
trying to
Yep.
make sure it said that it had been used.
Actions. Is there a short?
Don't
Where is
think
that?
you have. Don't think any of you
The,
guys have
the
anything.
the DM actually has a button on his end that'll apply the short rest
Yeah,
to
I've already
everyone.
applied it.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
then I
anything that
got
would have restored is good now,
nada.
which I don't think any of us really get anything.
Yeah, not at this level.
Um,
Alright, so
with the 2 hours coming up, do we want to take a quick 5 minutes to go to the bathroom, get a drink?
yeah, if you guys want.
Yeah, I
Yep.
need to be at the restroom.
Okay.
I change my dice color?
Then the top right, you'll see tools, and then there's like a little painter's palette that you can click on,
Oh, okay.
and then you hit the little. I think it'll just be like a black a circle with a black color in the middle. You click that, and then you change your color, the dice color. And then the one with the T changes the text from black to white or white to black.
Okay.
Or you can type in a hex code if you're like really fancy.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. I have one I was thinking about using.
So I see you just cycle through all the colors of the fucking rainbow.
Let Jondrik know you're back from break if you're back.
That's better than what I did have. That black was too basic.
Okay, so yeah, after you guys buried the bodies and you kind of took a little short break as you're trying to figure out that vial, I believe you guys continue to head east
Yeah.
in search of the missing scout.
Mm-hmm.
Lead the way,
He's-
Sasha.
Yeah, keeping eyes peeled for any sort of tracks, both, people or otherwise.
Yep. Go ahead and give me a perception if you want.
How long does that inspiration last?
Till you use it. Let me double check here. Yeah, for 10 minutes.
Oh man, that shit's gone by now.
Yeah, but yeah, you're as you're walking about, well, yeah, you can't quite see any tracks that. You do remember her saying, Bellador saying that should have been back like a week or two ago. So yeah, you don't see any fresh tracks that you can make out. But you're walking, continue east on about 2 hours, and you made about 2 hours before, in the distance, up ahead, the lightning rail line runs through a group of ruined wooden buildings. A gust of wind blasts across the plain, and a roughly globe-shaped stone stumbles into the conductor stones. As it clunks against them, a whooshing sound erupts from further up the track. A spectral lightning rail train appears, with arcs of ghostly ghostly lightning flickering underneath. It moves rapidly down the line towards the oddly shaped stone ball. Halfway between you and the ball, a dog-shaped iron construct growls at you.
Ugh.
Just give me a moment here.
Oh, that's a big map.
This is the town we're coming into.
So, this description here, I've changed this a little bit. The spectral train is coming from behind you guys. It's not coming from the opposite direction. So, give me a moment here.
Okay, there we are. I was like, where are we? so that's where we came from.
Okay. I don't know
So
why
if
it
you
took
look
me
at
so long to notice, but the fact that there's like an animated cloud dust, whatever, moving is so freaking cool.
It's pretty badass.
okay, so I pointed at the dog that's down the track from you, that's kind of growling at you guys. It's like a metallic growl as it sees you guys approaching, and further behind it, you'll see the stoned ball thing on the ground.
Okay,
And
how far is that away?
the lightning rail is coming from what direction?
You'll see an arrow behind you. Can you see that thing behind you?
Gotcha.
It's about 240 feet away from Garunda. And as you guys are kind of staring at this thing coming from behind you, you assume it's moving, probably about 40 feet per round. And that's what it looks like.
Oh, that is so fucking sick.
That is badass.
It's 40
well-
feet per round.
Yeah, 40 feet per round.
Okay,
Oh,
so and Garunda is like on the tracks.
Yes. You guys are
Moving?
walking. What that?
Is Garunda moving?
You don't know if it's Garunda. You know there's a stone ball down the track. You saw this stone ball kind of roll and hit one of the pyramids down.
Okay, so we have a metallic or a
You s-
dog-ish
I pointed out.
metallic thing barking at us, and then we have what we know is
There's
a
an arrow pointing at this stone ball thing down the
stone
track.
ball that hit the pylon. That's past that.
Well, I'm kind of feeling like,
Hey, everyone give me a perception check.
160 feet away. Perception?
Yep.
Oh.
Ooh,
Ooh.
not 20.
Yeah. Misha, Sasha, and Leonuna, you guys can discern this from where you guys are when you guys saw this ball rolling. You guys believe it looks like a stony golem or goblin curled up in a ball.
I
Hard place.
think that's our
Okay.
quarry up there.
I'd like to move.
Okay, Rowan, go ahead and basically we're acting in initiative right now, but so basically you're gonna act as a round, so move like your speed per round,
Okay, so
but
35.
no initiative at the moment.
35 feet is my movement.
Now remember, you can in a single move, you can take an action to dash, which allows you to move again.
Oh, let me unclick you. There we go. Yeah, so I am moving, but I don't want to get too far from the group, so I'm gonna let us coordinate movements. I.e., I do not want to be the first one close to the dog.
As you approach, and the dog just seems to kind of stay where it is, and it's growling, but it's not moving.
It moves
But let me know when you guys are done your actions for the first round.
up to the right of Misha.
Yeah, I feel as though I don't have a shot to take right now, so.
Well, you use Did you? Yeah. So is that all your actions for the first round?
I'm gonna use my action to dash.
Okay. Anyone else have anything to do this round?
I'm good.
Yeah, I'll dash too.
Sorry, can I have moved down one? Instead of going straight, I wanted to take the diagonal to go up against the house there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
I'm done for
Okay.
mine because I.
I'm gonna stay where I'm at, so I still have
Next round.
somewhat of an eye shadow.
Okay. Next round.
Um,
Yeah. You notice behind you that train is continually speeding down the tracks toward you.
this area right here, is that ground level or?
Yeah.
Okay.
You could. It's well. You could kind of jump up on it. It's not quite. It's like a porch, but you
Is there
could
a
jump up.
representation of this train on the map somewhere, or can we have one on the map somewhere? If that's
Yeah.
too
Give me a
much.
moment.
Yeah, cool.
See the arrow?
Yeah,
You see what it's pointing at?
yeah.
That thing moves.
Oh, that thing moves. Okay, noted.
See what it's pointed at?
What's that?
I just see it pointing at one of the little pillars.
Oh, okay, give me a moment here.
Is there like a whole nother token or something?
Can you see it now?
I
Nothing's,
don't.
nothing's
I do
changed
not,
from mine.
yeah.
Oh, give me a moment.
Oh fuck!
Oh, there it is.
sorry.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I see it
That's
now.
yeah. Okay.
My bad. I thought it was set to visible to only the DM. My bad.
That's a big train.
Holy shit, 40 feet. Yeah, that's gonna go fast. That's gonna be right up on the two of you when it moves.
And dive to the sides, y'all.
Right.
It moves at the end of the round.
Yeah.
So we're at the beginning of the next round.
Does it take extra movement to jump up onto that porch thing you mentioned?
You can give it an acrobatic check as you're moving, and or
Or
acrobatics or athletics. You can pick.
I will totally attempt to do a athletics to
It'd be a DC 10 to easily jump up while you're moving.
Gotcha. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Would it take my action to do that, or would it be
No,
incorporated into my movement?
that's interaction. So
Okay. I'm going to attempt to do that, and I will jump up and over the porch like I'm jumping over the General Lee.
okay, give your check. Oh.
I just barely got it.
You get up there, you feel your toe drag, and as you do get or jump up, and you're like, "Whoa, that's a little higher than you thought."
And I'm
But
just.
as you do that, everyone roll initiative.
Would they have gotten to like do at least some amount of movement since we're all
Nope.
kind of acting on her? At least going before that.
Leia,
fucker.
what the hell?
I mean,
We'll get it out now.
right?
Yeah, at least you're just getting a 1 on initiative and not like
Something
some sort of saving
important.
throw. Death save.
So yeah, as you approach this thing, this thing here starts to ground. It seems to take notice of you, and it looks like it's going to move towards you and attack you. So we are now on turn. Tate, it's your turn.
All right. I want to move right up against this building, and then there.
That's your movement.
I'm so far away from everything. This train's right in my ass.
You could use an action to do another movement if you want it. Okay. You're up, Sasha. This dog seems like it's going to be running at you and on its turn. Yeah, give me a moment here.
Ooh.
Ooh, all right. That thing's scarier looking than I thought it was.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Razor dog.
It's made of steel or iron or something, but yeah.
I want to wear its head as a hat.
With a small bit of confidence in my voice, can I holler at Sasha and be like, "Can we have it as a pet?"
No. Just immediate no. All
I'm
right.
not giving you tetanus shots. That shit goes in the ass. I'm not touching your ass. No offense.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna burn through my action, keep running. I'm gonna try and get all the way up to this stone ball thing.
Okay. Give me another check or I guess you can go down the stairs this time. But yeah, you get up there, and as you approach it, yeah, yeah, you can definitely tell this thing is a goblin as you're approaching. It's small. You can't make out if it's green or nothing. It looks like it's been turned to stone.
Okay. Can I? Not necessarily. I don't, because there's no way I could attempt to move this without like a full blown action, right? Like I
Yeah,
would,
you would need an
yeah.
action, yes.
But can I like rub up against it with like my leg or my arm or something and like get an idea of like how heavy it is as I'm approaching? Like if I run up to it and like kind of lean against it, does it move at all? Or is it pretty firmly
No.
planted?
It's fairly here. Yeah, it's firmly planted. Like it weighs a bit.
Okay. So not something someone with a strength of 15 could lift easily.
You might be able to.
But would need like a roll for it, right?
Oh yes,
It's not like I could just.
no.
Okay. All right. Well, then, yeah, that's what.
Your strength on an average day might not be able to move it.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I'm the one who triggered guard dog Fido. What you doing, boy? Please don't have a movement speed of 60 feet.
I'm checking right now. And no, it doesn't have a movement speed, but It does have a movement speed of 40, so it easily charges at you, but that's about as all it does. It charges up at you, and it's like biting the ground, but yeah, it just doesn't have the energy, or doesn't seem like it's gotten the reach yet to get at you.
Okay. I've got 35 feet of movement, so I can move 70 feet. So I'm gonna move and take my action to dash.
Okay,
Um,
there you go. Let me do a little head because you're in the middle of two grids.
and Sasha's within 60 feet of me. I'm going to use my second bardic inspiration of 3. So 2 of 3 have been used, and I'm going to do action inspire Sasha by saying, "Kick it like a football."
Kill a football.
I'm gonna break my foot.
And that's all I do. I'm gonna.
And you're there you go. You're up, Leonuna.
That counts as my action too, since it was more than the 30. So,
Nice. I saw just 30, wasn't it?
that was 50.
Oh, okay. My bad. I zoomed out a little bit. There you go. That Granda here is staying put.
That train's so cool.
Yeah, the train speeds towards you. Tate, you're up.
All right. So
And that train, as it's coming closer to you, Tate, you realize it looks like it's ghostly, as if it's not there, but it seems like it's pulsing with electricity.
all right. So like I got like the hair on the back of my neck's got the tingles, and like I can feel some sense of it then that it's something's going on. Let's see. If I move just past these stairs, can I move just past these stairs and then pull my bow?
It's 35
Oh,
feet,
that's
so yeah.
I can.
If you could move there, you're gonna be using your action as a dash, and then your interaction as a pulling your bow.
Okay.
So you basically, because you're using dash, you can actually move up to 60 feet.
I can move. Okay, so I could move onto the. Well, I could move right in front of the porch. Dang it, that's not what I
Yeah,
wanted
if you
to
want. Yeah, I know it.
do. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I move just?
You can go up the porch if you want to do an athletics or acrobatics check, but
Okay. Yeah. Let's go ahead and do that
Come on, big boy, you can do this.
then. All
give me the
right.
check
Uh, acrobatics.
or athletics. You take pick.
Hey,
But yeah, you easily make it up there and on top of the porch.
I land with a flip. All right,
So yep,
Sasha,
Sasha.
teach that dog a new trick.
Okay. So first off, I want to rage
Okay.
because
Oh,
I
wait.
think that this thing is going.
You go what, 2 rages a day?
Yep. This is my last one.
And that lasts for until you take damage, or how long?
I have until the next round to either
If
make an attack or get attacked.
yeah,
Otherwise,
okay.
it drops.
Yep.
But what I'm going to attempt to do is I want to see if I can push the gobstone out of the way of what I am imagining to be the width of the train.
I would say pushing it, you're gonna be able to. It's gonna be like difficult terrain, so you could push it 15 feet if in one push, or you could pick it up and move it 15 feet.
Okay, I'll do that now. I'm just gonna take it straight up toward.
But it's gonna be a strength check.
Gotcha. Okay, well I get advantage of those because I am
Yeah.
raging.
Yeah, it's already affected with you.
Okay, and I'm
And
gonna
yeah, you
use.
bend over and pick this thing up, and you're nudging it. You're just about there, and nope. Yeah, you feel, but you're giving out on you.
Well, hold on, because I have my inspiration that I was planning on using. Because
Okay,
I
yeah.
didn't think a 14 was gonna do it.
Okay. I forgot about that. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's just a D6 for a level 1
Yeah,
bard,
it's
right?
just a d6.
All right, let's hope for something more than it's 15. Does a 15 get me anywhere? Maybe
The
like
15
5.
is the DC.
If it hits it, does it beat it, or do I have to actually beat it? Beat it.
You're picking it up, but you're only gonna move about 10 feet instead of 15.
All right, that's fair enough. And that thing's gonna get an attack of opportunity on me.
So pick which direction you're moving.
Up.
At least it was not a natural 20.
Doing okay. We're doing okay. It was just 4 damage, and I keep my rage up from this. What?
Ouch.
What? What? Why do I have a
It
strength
bites.
save?
It bites. Huh? Yeah, give you.
No, I don't like this.
As you attempting to run away from it, it bites and grips on you, and it feels like a bear trap just bit onto the back of your leg.
Ugh.
And you try moving forward, and no, you're not going anywhere.
Help.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
With my
So
my strength, could I have at least like given the goblin ball enough momentum to move?
Nope, you were focused on carrying it, not tossing it.
Well, I mean, I was just trying to push it.
So did the Iron Defender
I'll say Gurunda
reaction
gets that
was
way because they see you're pushing it every time you move, you were pushing it ahead of you. So Gurunda
Okay,
got
all
that
right.
far away.
I'll take anything I can get. I
Yeah.
know I didn't want to
So-
pick it up because I wanted to be able to have my arms free. God forbid I drop the thing and she shatters into a billion pieces.
Oh god.
So was that the Iron Defender's turn? Because the attack of opportunity would have been the bite for the reaction. And
What's
then
that? No, that's not the Iron Defender's turn. The reaction is the attack of opportunity. When
yeah,
this is
which
all happening.
did
This,
that.
yeah, it bit, and this is the effect of its bite.
Ew, that's not good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not great. But I got the goblin a little bit farther. I think I'm imagining that train's only got like a width of 3 blocks.
I'd say from the middle, it's got 2 from each pylon.
You think that thing's 5 blocks wide? Because the path
This
in
thing
between
here, and
thing's
see,
only
this is gonna
3.
bite on you. It's biting. It's trying to saw your leg off.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Nom 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 nom.
Holy.
That's a lot of dice, man.
That is what the fuck was
Whoa.
that?
It's basically a bear trap on her leg.
Yep.
Great.
Luckily, a Radiant.
For real. Otherwise, that would have just insta-downed me.
So, yeah, you feel your leg is just hanging on by threads right now.
Oh.
You were saying, Mishla?
Hey, help!
You're up, Misha.
Holy fuck!
Okay, I would like to move there.
Kill it. Get it off.
That's
Hey,
what
Strength,
where's my melee buddy?
fitting, fast.
I'm coming.
Run faster, you fuck!
He's a fat fuck.
I'm a big boy.
I miss.
Yeah, this thing's here. He's shaking Sasha around, and yeah, it's hard to get aim on it.
And I don't have any bonus shit, so that's my turn. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have been able to cure wounds you anyway because I'm not close enough.
Help!
It's
Okay,
your
so
turn.
I will. Yeah.
You're up, Mandy.
And you're way back there.
Tate,
I'm
goddamn
way
cardio.
down on.
That's your movement.
Let's see. 75. Okay, so I'm going to use an action.
And I fixed your spells there too. I added the spells,
Okay.
so you got a bunch of you got your first level spells now. Your action is dash.
Yep.
Still rolling about and kind of rolls up a little bit and bumps up against those stairs and rolls back.
Got probably 2 rounds
Train
before this
starts.
thing is
Yeah,
on us.
train starts rumbling towards you, or at least you believe it's rumbling, and you think you hear it rumbling, but you're not quite sure. Hey, you're up.
Get the lead out, son!
Okay, so. Alright. I don't even know what to do. Tate's standing there like this bear trap dog has grabbed this person that he just met. He's just kind of like, what the hell's going on here? I guess.
Oh, by the way, I'm taking 4 points of damage off of Sasha. I fucked up there, and I applied that effect 3 times. So you're heal yourself 4 points there, Sasha.
Oh, okay.
I just noticed that. I was like looking at it, it's like, why is it rolling that 3 times?
Remember, you also have a potion.
So what you doing there, Tate?
Okay, so my bow, I am too close to fire it. Is that correct? It has to be between 160 and 160 feet away.
No, 60 is the basic ideal range.
Okay.
If it's up, you could shoot up to 120 after that, but you shoot with disadvantage.
Okay.
I believe it is, isn't it?
Okay. So.
Yeah, so your first range increment is up to 60 feet.
Okay.
That's you shooting and what you're used to shooting. Anything beyond that is a harder shot for you to make.
Right.
So you would roll with disadvantage.
Okay. So what I want to do is, I want to take a shot at this bear trap dog.
You can move up first to get within 60 feet of it.
Yep. So I guess I will move. I'll move right here to pass the steps, and then
It's 35 feet.
Oh,
You only got
sorry.
It's
You can get up to like the steps and be fine.
Yeah, right there, in that somewhere. Okay.
Yep.
So he's got his bow out. He pulls his arrow, pulls it back, fires. Let's see what we do here.
Roll 1 and hit me. I'm gonna hurt you.
All right.
I'll tell you that right now.
Okay, so I guess that hit. Yeah, that hit.
You did hear yourself there, right, Sasha?
I did, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I did 2 damage.
But yeah, this
Do
thing
you
kind
get
of
no bonus to
clinks
your
off
bow?
of it, and it kind of doesn't even notice it. It's shaking it, trying to tear Sasha's leg off.
It's strength based, not dex based.
Okay.
Yeah, ranged weapons don't get bonuses to them, sadly. Unless you get certain feats and stuff.
You should still get your dex bonus on a bow. It's a hit.
Oh, yeah, but he doesn't have a dex bonus.
But yeah, he just doesn't have the dex.
Yeah.
Oh, that your turn?
Yep.
You're up, Sasha. Leg dangling from the side of you.
Almighty.
Does it seem to be like, am I considered like grappled in this situation?
Yes, you are.
Okay. What does the grappled condition do to me? I don't remember that one very well.
There you go. Grapple does.
Really should have this one memorized by now, but I don't. Okay, my speed's just 0.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna fucking hit it with my axe and try and get it in the back of the neck.
Oh shit. Dangly leg and all.
On me, it's not eating anyone else, at least. Does that seem to
No, sorry. Grapple, you move at half speed while grappling, but you can drag and shove the other guy along with you. I do believe.
Oh, well, all right. I mean, if that's the case and I hit it, can I
Oh no, sorry, I'm reading. It was a homebrew thing. Okay, grappled. A grappler's creature's speed becomes 0, and it can't be benefit from any bonus to its speed. Condition ends if grappler is incapacitated. You can attempt to break this with a. Give me one here. There is a way to break this, but
It's like a contested strength or athletics.
yeah, you can. Um, yeah, you can give it. Yeah, strength or athletics check DC 13.
Okay, well, I just hit it.
Okay.
Um, that's about all I can do, really. Hopefully someone else will be able to do some damage to this thing, or
Can you bonus action neck a potion? Or is that an action?
I rule potions as an interaction, so you could use a potion if you want. So interaction or bonus action kind of thing, or bonus action is a potion.
I will neck a potion. Where is my potion?
Should be in the inventory there.
2d4.
2d4 plus 2, isn't it?
Yep. Plus 7.
Nice.
Puts me at wounded 2. Sweet. Alright, that's my turn.
Well, this thing's annoyed as it feels your flesh kind of. It almost seems that the flesh is reforming and it's biting it, so it's gonna kind of tear and rip apart you a bit more. It likes you,
Ah,
By the skin of your damn teeth, Sasha.
yeah.
but you
Oh,
say this time, so you're still grappled from the last bite, but it doesn't seem like it's biting, like clamping down on you as hard this time.
Okay.
Okay, so failing that save really fucked me over.
Yeah, well, like I said, I did roll. I put the effect on 3 times instead of once. That's why I took the extra 4 points. David, it would have been 8 damage, but then because you partially heal it, those 4 points.
Gotcha.
to move.
Yeah, because I looked at it. He rolled a 2, a 6, and a 2, so I took the 6 and the 2 off, which is 8 points, and then you partially resisted it.
Gotcha.
Because the way I was reading the effect, I thought it was targeting you to roll the extra 1d6 damage, but it wasn't doing it, so I kept on clicking it. Oh, sorry, we should there. Yep, okay, you moving there.
And then I'm gonna attack it with my crossbow again. God damn, man.
This moving and shooting, isn't quite working out for you.
Uh, yeah, I will. I don't want to use the last bardic inspiration just yet. So yeah, that's my turn.
You're up, Mandy.
you can do the thing.
Yeah, I'm waiting on movement because I don't have line of sight. And we're going to do that.
Ooh, cast an ice knife.
Things starts to freeze up and it kind of slows down a bit, but Granda's still just kind of moving side to side. Train speeds up a little quicker. Or a little closer. You're up, Tate.
Alright. Am I in with earshot? Like, can I holler at any of them from where
Oh
I'm
yeah.
at? Okay.
Oh yeah.
So, train's clearly gotten just as close as it was to me a minute ago. Feel the tinglies on my neck, and more so towards Sasha. I'm just kind of like, I think the train's electrified. You need to get out of the way. Let's see here, and then there, and then do I get a bonus action where I could like, or no, I don't like to grab it because I got my bow in my hand.
You can drop your bow and drop your bow on the ground
Uh-huh.
and pick out a weapon, but then you got to remember your bow is laying on the ground,
Right,
so you're not switching back to a bow unless you pick up that bow again.
right. So if I drop it, and then if I drop it, I can pull out a hand axe, but that's it, right?
And you can attack with one hand axe.
Okay. So I want to, come running up to it, drop the bow, pull out the hand axe, and initiate that attack. Click it, and
You have advantage on this too because you're
I
flanking with me.
already rolled it. I got 20.
Roll again.
Oh,
Roll
Yeah,
again.
roll
If you
again.
get
See if you get a 20.
so I gotta click the advantage button down here.
No, just roll
No,
another
just roll
regular one.
normal.
Okay.
You still hit.
Okay,
So.
yeah, you hit either way.
Okay. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it's a hand axe. It doesn't have much weight to it, but
The damage is from pure muscle.
yep. Your hand axe, instead of doing slashing damage, is doing bludgeoning damage.
All right, then that's it.
So yeah, you can attempt a DC check to get out of its grapple, or you can just attack regularly.
Doing it's one or the other, right? Like I can't
Yeah.
break it and then attack.
Well, no. The check is it's not an action. The check is just a check.
Oh, all right. I'll try and break the grapple then.
Yep.
So it's strength or athletics, right?
Yep.
And I will do athletics, which should be at advantage.
Yeah, you yank your foot. You reach down, and pull its teeth or mouth apart, and yank your leg out of there, and you're free.
Okay. Now I wish to slam my axe into its face.
I've removed the grapple effect from you.
And since Tate is right there, giving me that oh so delicious flanking bonus.
Yeah, you're more focused on getting your leg out of there.
That's fair. Probably only really swinging with one hand there. All right, well that's my turn. Oh wait, sorry.
Yep. Go ahead.
No, that's my turn. I'm not gonna move
Okay.
because it's
This
just
thing's
gonna get
gonna.
an attack of opportunity on me anyway.
Well,
Yep.
not if you stay within the 5 feet. You can scoot around it.
Oh
That's
yeah,
up
I
to you.
guess that's true.
And
I could
It's
scoot
just
around it. And then
as soon as you leave its attacker
yeah.
attack range.
if you're at
Okay.
least
Yeah, I'll shimmy around it to get shoulder to shoulder.
there, you go. That's a good spot.
Now you guys are losing advantage or flanking bonus there.
Yeah, but if it comes down to it, Tate could go onto the other side of it, attack, and then move all the way back over if he needs
Yep.
to,
Okay. So
and
this
vice
thing here
versa.
kind of now looking at both of you two kind of staying side by side. I'm gonna do a roll. Low is Tate, so I'm gonna D4. 1, 2 is Tate. It likes Sasha.
Everything likes me.
The red hair, it's bright and shiny.
Right. It's all that.
Then why is it
armor.
after going after you?
He's way over there by you.
True.
It's confused,
Oh, it rolled a 1.
and it seems confused. It's just sitting there staring. And it's like mouth is open, not moving.
Sweet, let's try this again. Success finally? Not much. Not much at all. And then
It doesn't seem to. You've done damage to it, but it just seems like it's not moving. It's dazed.
I will move here. And that's my turn.
You're up, Mandy.
Yep.
5 feet.
And okay. Oh yeah. Gotta check that off.
Granda is just kind of motionless.
Balling.
Train steams ahead.
So here's my question. Taking a look at the train, does it look like it can still collide with the gobble ball?
Yeah, as it's coming through those porches areas, the
I see it
'Cause I
as a
can't
normal
tell if
train
that bit
station.
is higher.
Right. See, I see it as a normal train station, whereas these pieces that are sticking out are higher than what these walkways, these porches are. So I'd assume that Dungle Ball over there can't be higher than those that it's passing over.
I mean, it is a goblin, right? And they're curled up as a ball.
And it's curled up as a ball. It's like what?
this thing here seems like the lightning seems to be arcing
Yes.
into the
That's
buildings,
yep.
and as it's done, it's charring everything as it's passing. These buildings, as now as you're kind of you're looking about noticing this. They seem like if you were to go inside the buildings, it would be all difficult terrain because these buildings are like burnt and ruined and everything. Now, these, under if you look closely underneath the train, there seems to be pyramid stones that are kind of underneath the train as well. As the train passes over the other stones, they almost touch. They're just like maybe a foot apart. But the lightning arcing over the around the train seems like to ground out onto the ground. So it doesn't look like the train itself will hit Grunda, but the lightning arcing around the train will.
She's currently
Okay,
stoned.
but if she's stoned, she should be fine.
If this is lightning.
Is that a chance you really want to take?
It's a ghost train. Have you ever seen a ghost train?
Everything that's coming from this train is not good, and 2 of us are well within its path.
All right, do what you're gonna do, Tate.
Well, I don't know. I'm not sure what I should do. Let's see. 19. Yeah, because if I leave this thing's sight or line of attack, it gets a free attack on you.
No. If
No,
you
it gets a free attack on you.
On me.
Yeah,
Okay.
if you leave its attack attack range, so if you get more than 5 feet away from it, it's gonna attack. If it chooses, it's gonna attack you.
Attack me.
But
Okay.
this thing does look a little dazed right now.
Right. Which, yeah. So it's got something going on. If where am I at here? If I was to just charge like right into rock balled up Garanda, would I be able to roll her out of its like what's left of its 5-foot range?
Sorry, what is it? Say that again. I was getting rid of something there.
Oh, you're right. If I was to charge across here and into Garanda, could I, with the force of my body, could I roll her out of that last little bit of 5 foot of range that it can lightning strike her?
It's gonna take a strength check
Okay.
or strength or athletics or whatever the strength based skill is.
Yeah.
You're trying to move a small boulder.
Right. Like an Atlas ball. Like a
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Like
that's
yeah.
perfect.
Yep.
Okay. So do I need to I don't need to target her, do I?
No.
Well, you have to move
Just-
close to her.
Right.
But
So I'm gonna run, I guess, like that. I don't know. Like diagonal, I guess. And then
Yep. Give a strength check.
Which is acrobatics. Yes.
Strength check is strength.
Is athletics.
well, you could
strength
do
or
an
athletics.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if you're
Whichever
skilled
one's
in
higher.
athletics, no,
Right.
you get a bonus as well.
Okay.
And you hit that, and it feels like you hit a rock.
God damn it.
Oh, this thing stays until its next turn, so it can't take reactions. Okay, we
There
got
you go.
real fucking lucky with that fumble.
All right, and then I'm assuming I guess I'm laying in the dirt, looking at myself like, what the fuck did I just try to do?
Yeah, you're hunched over, and you're not prone, but you are kind of hunched over, and
Okay.
you crouch down. You went to go shove it, you hit it, you kind of hunch back over the ow.
Uh,
Eh, so you've basically got
I got
bonus action
Shoulder
or an
hurty.
action. Yeah,
okay.
because that was your action.
Yep. Then can I just move up against this building?
Yeah, you can stumble that way. Yep.
Yep. Just kind of like hobble myself against the building. I'm leaning against the building, like, damn.
You're up, Sasha.
Okay. Can I attempt to basically do what Tate just did, but I want to try and push the goblin ball into the house?
Yeah, you can attempt to do that. Yep. Basically, move there, and then while you're pushing and trying to move it, it's difficult terrain. So you'll be able to. I'm gonna rule you can move it about 10 feet if you pass your strength check.
Okay, that'll get it inside. Okay. Here we go again. I'm not inspired, am I? I think I already used
No, you
my
use that.
inspiration.
You use up that in the last one
I didn't get
when you
that.
rolled the 14 and you got the 1 for your inspiration.
All right, well, here, let's pray again. Fuck.
You hit it, and fuck, that thing's a rock.
Jesus Christ.
Well, that's 15
For a
feet.
goblin, this thing's fucking heavy.
All right. Well, I tried. Hopefully it's lightning proof, so I'm use the rest of my movement to just dip out over there.
Okay.
That's my turn.
And then okay. This Iron Defender is kind of sitting there momentarily, just not moving. And then it just kind of starts shaking, but it does not move. It was dazed until the end of its next turn.
Okay.
So it's no longer dazed, but it seems like it's got movement back into it now.
Motherfucker. All right.
You're looking at your crossbow and you're wondering if the trigger's gone weary on it or something. Did you
That
buy
could fuck my
bent
fate.
bolts? Bent bolts or
There's shit on them, I swear. They have heads on the bolts.
I was like, are you just shooting the sticks?
the shaft's a little bent? They're kind of veering off to the left.
You know what? I'm gonna do this as a bonus action. Let me double check here. Yeah. So I'm gonna go Leia and last Spartic inspiration. You go, girl.
So you get a
Yeah.
D6 to any kind of roll that you want to do.
Because
Or a
someone
check,
should be
isn't it?
able to do something.
Is it a check or any attack roll too?
So a 1d6 can be added to either an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Okay, yeah. Not damage, but
Yeah,
any
not
kind of
damage.
saving throw or check or attack. So you're up, Mandy.
Okay.
Hang on, let me. There.
Let's do that.
Oh,
Hey!
Jesus.
You get another fucking action.
Yep.
So attack it again.
Yeah. So roll your damage.
And you take it out.
Yeah, you took this with this ice knife or
Thorn whip.
thorn whip. What? Yeah, thorns went up into it and just found a crevice in it, and just expanded and blew it apart. And you've now basically got your whole turn again. You got interaction, movement.
Huh. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Da, 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 da.
You can try and thorn whip the goblin ball.
Pull it towards you.
Yeah, to pull it closer. Run Tate over.
Right.
Let's go squish.
Rolled up into my arms.
Whip, motherfucker.
Da, 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 da. I don't know what all I have the ability to do.
You could move up to the goblin, trying to provide Tate or aid to move the goblin next round, so he gets advantage on his strength check. You could, but that would put you likely in the range of this train as it's speeding towards you. Where you are right now, you are outside of the range of the effect of the train.
Decisions. Don't think I have any. Is there any sturdy poles nearby?
Give a perception check. Did you want to use your inspiration on that?
Yes.
So roll a d6. Into the building on your on the side, you kind of peer through there, and you see a crack, and you see what appears to be an old mop handle.
That's not what I was thinking. Huh.
The mop handle is about 6 feet, but so about 6 feet. So you could reach out with, like, if you were trying to poke something, you could reach out to 10 feet with it. If you were trying to use it as a lever, it would probably work. Something. It would give someone advantage if they were trying to use it as a lever.
Well, I was more thinking like a post that would anchor like the porch or something. Something to create a pulley system.
Remember, your turn is 6 seconds.
Yeah.
Right. So I really don't have anything I can do because I am not strong enough, so there is no way I would be able to at all budge that rock.
Yeah, but if you were the way aid works, if you're close enough to someone else, you can provide them aid. So when they roll their check, they're the ones rolling advantage. You're not rolling the strength check. That other person is.
Okay. So I'll move up to Tate and see if we can get this rock moving.
Okay. So Tate will, on his turn, have advantage on his, if he's choosing to do the strength check, have advantage on it. And that all you're doing?
Yeah.
You're gonna stay still.
She's still. I'm a boulder. That thing is right the fuck on top of
Here
us.
it is.
Okay.
Tate and Leona, you want to roll me a d6.
We feel the ting. Oh, now he's rolling. We feel the tingles.
Leona, you take 6 points of force damage. Tate,
Ooh.
you take 5 points of force damage.
Okay.
So just apply that to your character.
How?
Okay, I will.
I was gonna say, I was like, yes. Okay. I'm assuming that's like wind, like lightning sparks and wind, like up in my face or something.
It feels it's an unsettling. As the lightning hits you, it's not lightning that is hitting you. It's some sort of magical force that's hitting you.
Okay.
Yeah,
You feel like it. You
ethereal
feel like
creatures
it's
can do that.
yeah. You feel like it's charring your skin, but it's
Ooh.
not lightning.
Okay.
It's some sort of like magical force. It's just hard to describe. You're not quite sure.
Okay.
We're all magic damage.
For
Yeah.
each round that you are in this, like at the end, then at the end of your turn, if you're still within its range of effect, you have to take a 2d6 damage. That's why it was supposed to be 2d6. That's why I rolled a d6 and I got a 2.
Okay.
So I increased your guys' roll by 2.
Okay. Oh.
Your turn,
Oh.
Tate.
Thing just moved. Okay. All right. So.
And that iron defender that was laying unconscious, it just shattered in 2 pieces.
All right. Tate wants to. He wants to do that strength roll.
Okay, so click on the advantage on the bottom left.
Okay.
And then you can roll in your athletics or strength check, whatever is better.
What I want to do is just like Atlas ball lift. I want to try to Atlas ball lift her. I guess I need to drop my hand axe too. So I'm dropping my hand axe because I need both my hands apparently.
You can try doing it one. Like it's not. I'm not
Like,
gonna
you can-
penalize you by try and do it one harm.
Okay. So
It's a small rock. It's like I'm gonna say 3 feet.
It's just heavy.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, okay, so I'm gonna attemptively Atlas ball pick her up. Let's see where this gets me. Anywhere, probably not. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Why did it do 2 of them?
Because you had advantage.
Oh, because I had advantage. Okay.
You pick her up.
All right.
You're struggling. You can feel like if the goblin weighed an extra pound, you think you would have dropped her on your toes, but you're moving at half speed.
Okay.
If you're trying to move.
Yep. So now.
If you're gonna throw her, you're gonna move. You're gonna throw her half your strength modifier.
Okay. So if I move through La Luna back into this alley, that gives me what, like 10 feet to move? Because it's like.
You could move there.
Okay. So that's what I want to do, and then drop her directly next to me, and that'll be it. Oh Jesus, D100.
Well, it's a percentage. You had a 10% chance of dropping her on your toes.
Oh shit.
I was trying to think, should I do something funny for 69, but it's like, nah.
Oh. You could have had her roll down me and like pull my pants down or something.
Okay.
Alright, Sasha, you're up.
Okay, so what I want to do, and you tell me what I need to do, what I have to roll, or if it's possible, but I want to take a couple of steps out, grab Leia, and just fucking toss her into the building. Either with
She'll
myself
be able to
or
move on her turn before this thing gets to go.
Yeah, it moves at the end
yeah,
of the round.
that's fine. That doesn't
Okay.
matter. That
You can move out there, because of what her weight.
I have
Because of her
like
weight,
more than 100 pounds of carry weight to
Yeah.
work with.
Yeah, with her weight, I would say it would be a DC 12. She's a bit heavier than your carrying weight.
Okay.
And so you'll be moving 15 feet. You could toss her 10 feet, but you won't be moving another 15 feet. Or you won't be moving after that. Tossing her 10 feet is taking up your movement. Or you could toss her 15 feet and it's taking up your movement. For every 5 feet you toss her, it takes away 5 feet of your movement.
But I have to throw her the whole.
You could throw her 5 feet, 10 feet.
I just want to
You-
get her inside the building.
Yeah, so you could throw her 5 feet.
Right, so
you
if I
move-
move there, grab her, and then can I just like get us both inside the building using the remainder of my movement?
Yeah, if you pass a strength check of
Okay.
DC 12.
Is it straight strength or can I use athletics?
Athletics, yeah.
Okay, then that's what I'm doing.
Not like I weigh a lot, but
Oh, you gotta remember, you got a bunch of gear on you, too.
Right, you got a backpack and all your
true.
shit.
Okay, passed. Yeah, it was guaranteed even without advantage.
Okay, so you're basically tossing both yourself through this building.
Yeah, I just want to get us inside.
Oh,
You both take 3 points of damage as you kind of plow through whatever ruined wooden beams and window frames are left in here. Take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
I thought it was just rough terrain getting in.
Rough terrain moving in and about it. Didn't say
Right.
the walls are completely gone. There's roofs there and beams and windows.
Isn't there a doorway like right where I'm at?
not
Where
where
you
threw
are,
her through
but
though.
it's rubble and stuff. You didn't walk through. You threw yourself
Bulldozed.
through.
Oh well, that would kind of change what I was planning on doing a little bit then. I was under the impression I could kind of like just kind of grab her by the shoulders and like spin and then walk through
Give
the door
me
with
a
her.
DC 10 acrobatics check to avoid taking damage.
Okay.
Both of us or just her?
No, just Sasha.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
Oof.
So
should
yeah,
I attempt to have her land on top of me, and I'll take double damage?
you
Eyebrow
can choose
waggle.
you can choose that if you want.
All right, yeah, I'll sponge both.
Okay, so she's not taking damage, but you're taking 6 points of damage.
It's fine.
And you are still raging. Or no, your rage will be over now.
My rage would have
Yeah, because you didn't
ended.
take damage last turn, so yeah.
Yeah. Why can't I do math? This should be what, 13, 11?
Yes, 11.
Okay, that's your turn then. Mishla, you're up.
Is there a hole in the wall I can reach through to heal Leia?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my last cure wounds and heal Leia by reaching through a hole and touching her shoulder.
Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle.
And then I'm gonna back up another 5 feet. And that's gonna be my turn.
I'm gonna look at Sasha, say, "We gotta get up. We gotta go."
A giant shard of glass sticking out from my arm. Just straight through.
So I'm going to grab Sasha's hand, and I am going to help pull her to her feet before I move.
So Sasha's up on your feet, and you're moving. You kind of pick your pathway through there. Grana kind of rolls between Tate's legs.
Oh, the train.
Okay, and I'm gonna end the session there. The train passes by you guys. No more damage done. But you do not know the fate of Grinda yet. Unless you guys want to run a little bit later to finish. Or no, we're gonna have to end it because I know what's coming next. We're gonna have to end it.
Okay.
Oh dear.
That sounds so ominous.
We're gonna have
And I forget where it is. I'm hoping it's not where you guys are.
Oh, Jesus.
So yes.
Great. I'm out of spells, man.
Yeah, me too.
And Sasha's at 4 points from dead.
And I'm all out of rages.
Yeah, I was wondering why you were healing me because I was only down a few points.
5 out of 8.
You only had 3 health left.
Yeah, you only had
Oh.
3 left. So
Yeah.
I
Okay.
Yeah, the wounded
Right.
bit goes up until it hits your max HP.
Okay. Okay. Now I understand that.
Yeah. I mean, we're both not doing great, but that's why I really wanted to make sure that I wasn't like just tossing you onto a bed of nails.
Yeah, well,
Right.
Leia's healed fully now, so
Yeah.
you're the only one that's got some issues. Well,
Right.
that and Tate's down 5, but he's got 20 health. He's the beefiest.
Yeah.
No,
How
Tate's
did
got 12
No,
health.
I got 12. Sasha's
Oh.
the beefiest.
I think he's
I was-
still.
I was
think
gonna
he's
say,
still
how did our
beefier than most
ranger?
of us.
Yeah,
I was
how did
looking
our
at the
ranger
order, the
end up
20
with
on
more than our
order.
barbarian?
I was looking at his nat 20 on order, not his HP. My bad.
I was like, wait a minute, what?
I thought 20 was his HP, not his order. Oops. But no. Okay, so 12 minus 5. Yeah, well,
I mean, I'm not bad
neither of
off.
them are doing okay. I think we should do our best to just like double team, pick this thing up, and leave as soon as possible.
All right.
All right, so do we want to? We're stopping here.
Yeah, we're stopping here, right here. If you guys are doing the downplay roleplay, you know what? You can continue to roleplay your previous session in the tavern if you want, because you won't know the result of this session. Because basically, once you've done this little jaunt, you'll be going back to town to hopefully claim your rewards if you're still alive.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
At least we didn't die this session. That was
Sasha sure tried.
Look, tried is a strong word.
Everything just hated Sasha.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I left it to rolls. It's like,
Yeah,
hi Sasha. Oh,
you
hi.
can choose
Low Sasha.
not to
Low.
roll in the future. You could just be like, maybe don't kill this character in the first fucking session. Oh god.
That's too
We're
funny.
level 1. We're too fucking squishy for this shit.
But sadly, this is an official Wizard of the Coast Adventure League thing.
Oh yeah, no, I'm totally for it, but like my heart.
The little tweaks, like they give you options of tweaking it here and there, but
What party number is this supposed to be for?
party number.
How many?
Yeah, how
Party.
many people is it geared towards?
Oh, the way I've got it set up right now, 4 to 5. I've watched or I've kind of watched YouTube videos where a group of 3 people were doing it.
Oh wow. I mean, I
Their
guess
party
if we
setup was because damn.
Well, to be fair, I've taken 90% of the damage.
Yep.
Yeah, that is true.
That's really all that's scary about it.
And like I said, the Iron Defender, a crit, that was not.
Yeah, and like
And
you know,
failing a strength save while you have advantage.
yeah.
Unlucky. While
So
you're a barbarian.
some bad rolls and very focused enemies.
Yeah.
You have a backup character, right?
Trust me, I'm going to be coming up with one tomorrow.
I need to make a note so I don't
If you want
forget.
that campaign link that I gave you guys earlier, you can. I can have up to 12 characters in there. So you guys want to create a backup character, go for it.
Yeah.
There's 4 of you. You can create 3 characters. Like, well,
Hey,
3 characters total, but
hey Tate, how you
What?
how you feeling about our main tank now? If I decide to roll another squish.
What?
If you want to roll another squish, I can roll another tank for when I crap out.
Oh.
Oh, this is gonna be bad. I guess I'll hammer out an extra character, I guess.
I mean, I was
now question, because I was prepared for a bit more to happen this session. We were a bit slow on the startup and all that, and trying to get everything, introductions and everything. Did you guys want to play again next Friday, or just stick to the 2 weeks?
Stick to
Yeah, whatever is good for them is good for me. So,
I need
yeah.
to figure out what the hell my schedule looks like on if I'm moving job location to Lawrence next week or if I'm continue on in Ottawa because that kind of dictates what the f I'm doing.
So
well,
it's
for
sounding like 2
So
weeks.
next session 26 then. That's in 2
Yeah.
weeks. Okay.
keep in mind that we also start picking kids up every week from Ottawa again, starting next weekend. So,
Like I said, we could possibly too. And if we start a little later, we can. I'm game to run in later, and it just I know what's happening here and on next,
right.
and I know if we were to run it, it might be another hour, an hour and a half. All depends on
Yeah,
the rolls.
I'm.
It could be 5 minutes.
Yeah. Again, it's as long as I am leaving right as soon as Evan gets home off the bus, then we should be back in plenty of time because I don't intend to spend a whole lot of time on Fridays at my mom and dad's. So, um, yeah, we can do that every 2 weeks. We can do every week. I don't care.